Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 7 of Civilization 6 as Sumeria. I'm still not exactly sure what victory type I'm going for at the moment, but I definitely do need to build a bit more of an army. I decided at some point we were going to go and wipe out Rome simply because of the fact they keep attacking me. They don't really have anything that's all that useful, but they do have some iron, so being able to take Rome would be a very good thing. So we need to get some units out. We might also at some point want to get another settler. See China building bits of Great Wall there. We might also want to get another settler so that we could grab a little piece of this island just so we've got a staging area for attacking later on. Although it doesn't look like there's a huge number of spots to settle. But we'll secure our own island first and we'll worry about the northern island later on. In the meantime, we've got a few barbarians that we need to deal with, and we will also need to make sure that we are in a much better position to deal with Rome than we were on the last attack. So, you're the builder. There we go. You do have a shot on that scout. Now, I'm guarding that builder. This is my first time playing again after a few days break, so I'm trying to remember what I was doing. It would appear that we've got a spearman over there that needs dealing with. I don't really think we're going to have too much to deal with from the east, so I might go and bring this more highly promoted crossbowman back over to this city here. But yeah, we're definitely light on units. Now then, what did I want to do with... We built that ziggurat, I remember doing that now. So we built that ziggurat on the river. And they do get more bonuses on the rivers, I believe, so that's always where I want to build them. We could come over here and get a lumber mill. Now again, lumber mills is something that I didn't used to build very often in Civilization 5, but you've got to remember that production is far more important in 6, so again, it's all about changing the way that you play. Whereabouts is Geneva? Geneva's down there, which could be a little bit risky. We still get better rewards for going to Seoul, so I think that's what we will do. Just got to hope that we can get rid of this barbarian unit. We will go and clear that camp out shortly anyway. And of course we have our scout. We do have open borders with China, so we might as well have a look around. They've actually built quite a few Great Wall pieces here. They've done surprisingly well. The thing is with the Great Wall, yes, it gives you gold, and then later on it gives you culture. And of course you still get the intrinsic value of the raw tile underneath. So they still get like 2 food from the plains and stuff like that, which is nice. But yeah, I try not to spam it everywhere. I don't know why they built this random bit here. I suppose at one point they built it on this tile and it obviously doesn't join up properly because it only forms a straight line, which is a little bit strange, but fair enough. It also looks like they're partway through building the pyramids there as well. As long as nobody's building the Colosseum, I'd quite like that one for myself. We are working on it. We do have 22 turns remaining, which is considerable. I'm still hopeful that we'll get it. Now, Rome thanking me for dealing with the barbarians. The barbarians are going to be the last of your worries in a bit. He's still got a few legions kicking around. Now, ideally, I'd like to upgrade to swordsman. The problem is, I don't actually have any iron. Rome's got all the iron, so I need to take it from him. Well, let's go ahead. You've got a promotion, but I want to go and kill that unit there so that Rome doesn't get it. We'll move you in. And you should be able to attack these guys. No, you can't. Why not? Oh, it's because you've just gone into the wood. Fair enough. I still keep thinking in terms of Civilization 5 movement, and I need to get out of that habit. So let's continue to have a look around China, see what we can uncover. I mean, we've got open borders, so we may as well. Rome wants to be friends. I'm not going to accept that this time around. Now, there's been a little bit more discussion going on about whether or not having a second copy of a luxury resource will... whether or not the second copy of a luxury resource will actually benefit you. Now, the actual manual, the PDF manual that comes with the game, says that a second copy of a luxury resource doesn't give you amenities. But I've seen lots of people who have said that A second copy of a luxury resource will give amenities if you've got more than 4 cities. And I really don't know which to believe, because it's so actually hard to get a decent amount of information in this game that will clearly show you just exactly what you're getting. So my instinct is to tell me that it's like Civilization 5 and you only get amenities for the first copy. So that's the rule that I'm going to live by, and I'd prefer a unique luxury over a duplicate of a luxury. Rome still has a fair few legions. Now I'm not going to be able to beat them. Oh, Spain.
No somos Felipe, rey de España y Portugal. Empero, por encima de todo, somos fieles devotos de la única y verdadera religión.
He's in like every game that I play. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to beat legions with swordsmen, so I'm going to need to get myself... Oh, more Great Wall. Going to need to get myself a lot of crossbows if we want to deal with them. So that's what we will be working on, and we'll be just using our melee units literally to capture. You can actually get that promotion now. Let's give you volley, because volley is lovely. You are going to... You can just stay in the city for now. We could rename you. What can we get? I don't think I've named anybody after anybody so far in this game. I've actually got my Patreon list at the side of me today for a change, even though the printer's out of ink. So this is going to be the Githian Gunners. Although obviously it's a bow. This is what makes me laugh. You can call them something arrows, and then when you upgrade them into cannons and guns and things, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But oh well, never mind. This is your final build, so we'll go ahead and use you there to get a lumber mill. So there's more marble there. I mean, that'll definitely give us some more production. We probably want to get this rice down here as well. So we will need to get another builder. Money we don't have a problem with right now, so let's go ahead and buy another builder. So we will just put you on fortifying. Yeah, we probably want to get ourselves 4 crossbows. See, here he goes, look. There's at least 4 legions that he has. So we want to get ourselves a fair few crossbows, really. And, well, that's still slingers from Spain. Okay. Guess we can kind of guess where the coast goes. Let's see if we can just head back around north of Spain and see what's going on up there. I'm a little bit worried about you, just in case these guys try and come forward. So I'm just going to move you back a step and put you there on the actual, on the hill. And now we've cleared that barbarian camp, I'm also going to bring you back also. And there's my new worker. So I did say that we wanted to go and get that down there. Just check, make sure there's no barbarian camps around here that we can see anywhere. And we cannot. We might want to get that tea at some point. We do already have tea, I think. Yeah, we already have tea, so that's fine. Got 1 copy of it, but that's all we need, apparently. So let's go on to the next turn. So will Rome actually attack? I mean, they're certainly posturing here at the front. I mean, I guess he will be the backstabber if he declares. You can just fortify there. If only I could get some iron from somewhere. He is still friendly, but that didn't stop him declaring in the first place, so I'm not counting that as any sort of indicator that he's going to leave me alone. Oh, we've still got our war cart up here. I'd almost forgotten about this guy, who can quite easily finish off that barbarian camp, and we'll get another tribal village reward. We've got ourselves a relic. Fantastic. So we'll come back and... I mean, obviously we're going to get shot at by this quadroon, but we'll come back and probably clear this camp. Unless it's giving Rome a lot of hassle, then we might leave it. But I would like to clear the camp just so that we can get the reward. Oh, you didn't actually attack my cart. Okay, well, we'll just scoot over here and see how quickly we can get this then. Yeah, really not liking all of these legions that are here. So I might just go and put this archer on the other side of this crossbowman. You can sort of back up next to the city, I think. Do we have open borders? I think we must have open borders. Another barbarian camp's just spawned up to the north, which is quite annoying. Luckily, we can start killing off these barbarians, and it's good because it's all additional XP. Choose a production. What I'd like to get over here, there's a lot of things that I'd like to get. How long would it take me to get a crossbow? 14 turns. 14 turns is not insignificant. But I think we need to get one. And then we probably need to buy another one somewhere as soon as we can afford to as well. So let's have a look around here, see what we might find. I'm not expecting to find goody huts anywhere. So we'll get that. We could get a bit more production if we got a lumber mill here as well. Then we probably want to also go and get the marble. So that's probably what we'll be doing with this worker. Let's get moving over here. We still can't see the camp yet. But yeah, I'm not going to renew open borders with Rome. He still wants to be friends. I'm just going to keep saying no. I also noticed that if you ask the AI for friendship and the AI says no, it's a lot of turns before you're allowed to ask again. Yet the AI seems to be able to ask you every few turns or so. On the assumption that the AI isn't going to instantly declare war, I'm going to start weakening these guys up in the hope that I can grab it with the warrior. Because I've got a feeling if I just kill them with the crossbow, that this heavy chariot might just wipe the camp out. Which I prefer not to happen, to be honest. Right, now we've got this barbarian camp down here that we also need to deal with. That's just spawned. Let's get you back in this direction. That should save you with the river crossing. You are going up here anyway, but we might just go up and get the marble first. So, we have spearmen, which are not particularly... The cart's not particularly good against, I have to say, because obviously they are a pretty strong unit. Even though the cart isn't affected by anti-cav, they are still a pretty strong unit. We probably should upgrade it as soon as we can. But we'll keep exploring. We'll keep seeing what we can find. Rome is all over the place. Now, the thing is, if Rome do declare war on me, then they will get forced out of my borders. But we can see right here that they've actually got at least 5 legions, which is not something that I'm happy about. We've got a great scientist. Instantly builds a library in a university. One that we always like. Do we have a campus anywhere? Not even sure that I've got one. I haven't seen one. Let's have a quick look. Select city. And we look at the city list. You've got a campus. You've already got a library. So you've got a campus with a library. You do not. You do not. And you do not. You do have a mountain though. So if we bought this tile, how much... Right, you're working on an industrial one anyway. I'd rather save that guy. So if we were to say... Well, we're not going to purchase the tile yet because we don't need to. Actually, I am. I'm going to do it now so I don't forget. So we'll get that tile. And then I'll just put a pin there just to remind me. So if we make that a campus... And the reason I put it there is I don't want to get rid of the forest. I want to, or the woods. I want to keep that around so we've actually got the production. But we can get a campus there next to the mountain, and then we can use that great scientist to instantly pop. So I might just teleport you straight over there, to be honest. So let's get this worker out of the way. In fact, we'll go sort of this way around. Now then, can you actually get there? You can. Hopefully they won't come out and attack, but at least that means on the next turn, if we want to, we can get it. We're not going to weaken them on this turn, because that will just mean that the AI will run in and grab it. We don't want that to happen. So I guess we just keep looking around. Someone has built a wonder. It's the pyramids. We saw China building those, so it's to be expected. Now, even though Civilization 6 isn't a wonder race like Civilization 5 was, where everybody used to just try and spam wonders, it is quite possible... Oh, they're going to clear that now, aren't they? Oh, no, they didn't manage it. It is quite possible that with China in the game, you're going to be losing a lot to them. Now, we can clear that with you, which is really good. So, Seoul has just declared war... Oh, I've got some faith. Seoul has just declared war on Teddy. So who's your suzerain now? China. So China's at war with America. Interesting. So we need to try and get control of them back. Still seeing a lot of these legions around. Whose religion does Rome have? Because I do have my own religion. We've got Afroism here. We need to start getting out some apostles. Are we going to save up for a great person? Does that seem likely? No. So we've got a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Faith. There we go. So let's get some apostles out. Can't kill you anyway because we'd have to cross the river. So just going to ignore you and go and have a look around. And you never know, we might actually find a goodie hut. I seriously doubt it, but I'm going to check anyway. So you're going to keep heading up this way because I want to go and get the. I mean, the marble. The marble does give us a tradable commodity. It also gives us a little bit more culture. Our culture is like in the tank at the moment. You're going to go to sleep because we actually need a campus there before we can do anything useful with you. Now here's Rome with a catapult. Like I said though, Rome will get forced out before they can do anything.
One is despoiled by mercenaries, in war by one's enemies.
We don't have many trade routes, so most of that's a bit useless. We do want to try and bring this guy back. We definitely want to bring the crossbow back. Send an envoy. We've only got one to send. How far is Seoul, China in front of us and Seoul? Wow, quite a lot. They've got 7. So what about Geneva? Geneva's also being influenced by Rome. And I don't really want Geneva on Rome's side if I declare war. Because that means I've got 2 cities to fight. And I'd sooner only have to fight 1. So I think we will wait. So we've got an apostle here. We've obviously already upgraded our religion. I don't think we need to launch the Inquisition right now. 100 gold if our unit converts a city to our religion for the first time. That can be very useful because we intend to try and convert Rome. And this one over here eliminates other religions in the target city. So that could also be useful. We don't have any natural wonders, so it makes sense. So I guess we just start exploring around up here and see what we can find. Ziggurats would be good for us, but we want to get over here. And we do need to clear this camp, of course. I might go and do that with this this crossbow. I really don't want to. How much would it cost us for a crossbow, first of all? Let's just go and have a look how much it would be. 720. That's considerably more expensive than an archer. Where are you going, Rome, with all of these units? Right, he's just got pushed out of my borders. Now, I don't think he's declared war. I think that is literally just the open borders ending. Still not finding anything useful other than barbarians. At this point, I'm not going to go and worry about that barbarian camp, because I'm more concerned about Rome declaring war. So let's start trying to get over with these apostles. Hopefully we can get them somewhere before Rome does decide to make a declaration. He's definitely posturing up for something here, and I'm his only neighbour. He still wants to be friends, though, oddly. I'm not going to say yes, because I don't want to end up being the backstabber when I do declare on him. Because we're going to have to. He's far too much of a militaristic threat to just sort of leave him unopposed on this island. But I do definitely need more crossbows, and then we'll probably need some catapults to deal with Rome itself. You need to fortify until healed. Now, what does my religion give me? I can't remember. It's been a while. What is the... We don't have any of the military ones. Okay, that's fine. But we want to try and get you guys as far through as we can. Right, you can get through. Oh, would you look at that? It's another legion. And you can't get through there either. That's fine. What did I just see there? No, not the housing. That's not the one that I have highlighted. You go away. So America's actually declared war on Spain. Interesting. Right, you just fortify up. Maybe Rome will go and deal with that barbarian camp. You still need to deal with this one. But we can't get it on this turn. I don't really want Rome to run in and get that. Oh, we did get it. That was lucky. Gave us a Eureka boost for military tactics. Very nice. So we might actually bring this cart down and deal with that that camp down there. I'm fine with that. You're just going to skip a turn. You are going to get the marble. Now what I want to do is I want to use the apostle that has the one that gives me the 100 gold for converting a city for the first time. And try and use that one first. Because that might be enough to flip it over. And then we get 100 gold. So that's kind of the plan there. But we will enact that plan on the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6. I'll see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.